This week in superheroics, the Arrow is dead. Long live something else. I'm Phil Boothman and you have failed this city. Greetings superhumans and welcome to the Trinity, the show where I pick my 3 favourite superhero news stories from the week gone by and then make fun of them because I didn't get enough hugs as a child. First up, following the season 3 finale of CW's Arrow, which saw moody heartthrob Oliver Queen renounce his secret identity and drive off into the sunset with longtime ship partner Felicity Smoke, we all had questions about the show's future. Star Stephen Amell chose to throw an industrial oil tanker's worth of fuel onto the speculation bonfire. That analogy totally holds up, right? By announcing that the Arrow, as we all know and love him, is gone for good, specifically stating that he has worn the costume for the very last time. Now, I'm assuming that doesn't mean he's going to go nude from now on, although CW executives, if you are watching, that might not be a bad idea if you ever need to give the show's ratings a little boost. Speculation suggests that Oliver Queen will be moving a step closer to his wisecracking comic book identity as the Green Arrow. Fingers crossed that means we'll get to see Stephen Amell rocking the Van Dyke beard, because that would be literally amazing to behold. Either way, season 4 of Arrow is shaping up to be a much different beast than those that have come before, and showrunner Mark Guggenheim has stated that the show will be taking a lighter turn, likely due to the roaring success of Arrow's much lighter sister show, The Flash. Speaking of which, DC's cinematic division added yet another entry to the ever-expanding list of metaphorical bed crappings this week by announcing that their upcoming Flash movie will not only exist entirely separately from the aforementioned crazy successful TV show, but will also star the exact same lead character. Because apparently they decided it wasn't difficult enough explaining to non-nerds the differences between Marvel and DC superheroes, now we have to explain the difference between DC and other DC superheroes. That's right, emo scruffbag and sometime multiple murderer Ezra Miller was this week announced to be playing Barry Allen, the exact same version of the Flash arguably immortalised by Grant Gustin in the TV show. Hey DC, there are a whole bunch of other versions of the Flash you could have used without shooting yourself in the foot while simultaneously cramming said foot up your own arse. Bring in Wally West and have an older Barry Allen act as a mentor. Give us a little bit of Bart Allen and bring in the crazy time travel stuff right from moment 1. Hell, you could even bring in old helmet head himself, original Flash Jay Garrick. Just stop treading on the toes of your wildly popular and successful TV show. You're just competing with yourself at this stage, and you've got enough challenges to overcome with your messy cinematic universe as it is. Deep breaths, Phil. Deep breaths. Anyway, the Flash movie is coming in 2018 and the vastly superior Flash TV show returns to the small screen in September this year. Now let's move on to something a little bit more positive. Finally, the first juicy batch of set photos from Marvel's Captain America Civil War hit the web, and they're really not screwing around. The photos have offered up first glimpses of Chris Evans as Captain America in a slightly modified version of his Avengers Age of Ultron getup, Anthony Mackie's Falcon in his brand new costume, and returning villain Brock Crossbones Rumlow, last seen having a triskelion dropped on him in Captain America the Winter Soldier. Having sustained some really quite heavy injuries in his last cinematic outing, Crossbones can now be seen sporting some pretty gnarly body armour and power gauntlets, bringing him much closer to his traditional comic book appearance. Exactly how messed up he is under all that gear remains to be seen, but I'd say on the scale of Agent 33 to Red Skull, he's probably somewhere in the middle. On a more sombre note, many members of the cast gathered for a funeral scene earlier in the week, leading to much speculation about which one of the frankly ludicrous number of characters appearing in the movie would be biting the dust. Could we be seeing the final scenes of the movie play out, with Captain America meeting the same confusing fate as he did at the end of the Civil War storyline in the comic books? Turns out, no, but unfortunately nobody was really that happy about the real answer. Because, and spoilerphobes, click away now, it seems that it was actually the funeral of everyone's favourite British super lady, Peggy Carter. Although aged somewhere around 92 in movie continuity and suffering in the late stages of Alzheimer's, it's still a real shame to see the First Lady of the Marvel Cinematic Universe depart our screens in such a conclusive manner. But on the plus side, we have the recently announced second season of Agent Carter to look forward to, so we're a long way away from losing her completely. Which can only be a good thing because, I don't know about you, but I need more Peggy Carter in my life. So, do you want to see angsty Oliver Queen start to crack some wise? Which of the many flashes would you have put in the upcoming movie? Just where on the whole messed up face scale do you think Crossbones is gonna land? Leave your answers to these vitally important questions on Facebook or Twitter with the hashtag StaySuper, and your comments could be featured in the next Alter Ego video blog. And until next week, stay super! Thank you for watching. You can click over there to watch last week's episode of So You're a Superhero or the most recent Alter Ego video blog, and you can click down there to subscribe to Empath Digital for brand new content every single week.